Well, Devendra Rana here. The topic of the day is crop insurance schemes in India. Crop insurance schemes in India. The agriculture insurance or crop insurance in India helps farmers protect their crops from losses due to natural disasters and other risks. Some of the crop insurance schemes in India include Pradhan Mantri Fasal Bima Yojana, launched in 2016. This scheme offers a uniform premium for Kharif and Rabi crops. Then weather-based crop insurance scheme, WBCIS. This scheme protects farmers from losses due to adverse weather conditions like excess or deficit rainfall, high or low temperatures and humidity. National Agriculture Insurance Scheme, NAIS. This scheme covers all food, crops, oil seeds, all horticulture crops and commercial crops. The small and marginal farmers receive a 50% subsidy on the premium. The National Crop Insurance Program. This restructured schemes merged the existing MNAIS, that is Marginal National Agriculture Insurance Scheme, WBCIS, that is Weather-Based Crop Insurance Scheme, and CPIS. So crop insurance helps to stabilize farmers' income, encourage farmers to use modern agriculture practices, provide financial support to farmers who suffer crop losses. Insurance companies usually settle claims within 30 to 45 days of the end of the risk period for seasonal crops, if all the required documents are submitted. So the agriculture insurance sector is likely to register growth from 2024 onward, with an average real premium growth of 2.5% over the medium term. So this agriculture insurance accounted for about 12% of the non-life insurance market, witnessed flat growth in financial year 23-24 due to a sharp decline in premium rates in the Kharif cropping season. However, this decline was more than offset by increased insured land area and farmer enrollment during the season. So agriculture premiums will likely rise from 2024 onward, with an average real premium growth of 2.5% over the medium term, supported by improvements in insurance infrastructure such as mobile applications and remote sensing for crop monitoring. To address current concern around crop insurance, the government has launched various technological initiatives. These include the Yes Tech Manual, Winds Portal, an endowment app, AIDE or Sahayak to assess crop damage via satellite-based advanced technologies. Other door-to-door endowment initiatives aimed at making crop insurance more accessible to farmers. These measures are expected to enhance efficiency of crop damage assessment and improve the overall accessibility of agriculture insurance in the country. So currently the government is implementing Pradhan Mantri Fasal Bima Yojana and weather-based crop insurance scheme. The strength and the vitality of a nation's farmers often referred to as Annadatas, is closely linked to the overall empowerment and prosperity of the country. For the sincere efforts of the Government of India to update this crucial segment of society warrant commendation and recognition. And a rapidly advancing economy like India, nurturing the agricultural sector holds equal importance alongside the transformation of industries and digital infrastructure. But today, farmers across the nation are experiencing a newfound sense of economic security and assurance. Because showing the government's farmer-centered focus, the budget set aside for agriculture increased 5 times from rupees 1.37 lakh crore during 2007 to 14 to 7.27 lakh crore during 2014 to 25. Pradhan Mantri Fasal Bima Yojana has become the largest crop insurance scheme in the world in terms of farmers' enrollment, as well as the third largest scheme in the world in terms of insurance premiums. The infrastructure near the farms is key to farmers' welfare. Since the inception of the Agricultural Infrastructure Fund, rupees 35,262 crores have been sanctioned for 48,352 projects. The major projects sanctioned under AIF include 11,165 warehouses, 10,307 primary processing units, 10,948 customs hiring centers, 2,420 sorting and grading units, 1,436 cold storage projects, 169 selling units, and around 11,857 other kinds of post-harvest management projects and community farming assets. So a historic MSP increase was announced where for the first time the minimum support price of all 22 crops was set at a minimum 50% more than the cost. Soil health cards provide farmers with the nutrient status of their soil and its composition. But till December 19, 2023, 23.58 crores soil health cards have been distributed to farmers. The introduction of 100% neem coated area in the last 10 years, urea production has risen to 310 lakh metric tons from 225 lakh metric tons in 2014. Paramparagat Krishi Vikas Yojana launched. The fund released rupees 1980.88 crores in 15-16. As on 31st January 2024, under this scheme, 37,364 clusters, 20 hectare each have been formed. 8.13 lakh hectare area covered, including LSC, and 16.19 lakh farmers have been benefited. Agricultural mechanization during the period from 14 to 15 December 2023, an amount of rupees 6,405.55 crore has been allocated to agricultural mechanization. From within the funds of submission on agricultural mechanization, so far an amount of rupees 141.41 crores have been released towards Kisan drone promotion, which includes purchase of 317 drones for their demonstration in 79,070 hectares of land and supply of 527 drones to the farmers on subsidy. So as of January 31st, 2024, 1.77 crore farmers and 2.53 lakh traders have been registered on e-Naam portal. So recognizing the invaluable role farmers play in driving the economy forward, the Government of India has extended a helping hand through numerous policies and schemes. These policies provide crucial financial support to farmers, alleviating their hardship and enabling them to sustain their families while contributing to the nation's welfare. Now, with the launch of Digital Agriculture Mission, the government hopes to see significant impact over the next 2 3 years. In some areas such as grain procurement, crop insurance scheme, PMFBY, and crop production estimates. Building a digital public infrastructure for agriculture, which will have credible and verified data on agriculture sector. So various agencies of the government can use the DPI for re-engineering their current processes to provide hassle-free services to farmers in near real time. There are several components under the mission, and the recent launch of Krishi Decision Support, Krishi Decision Support System portal is one of them. The Cabinet on September 2nd approved rupees 2,817 crore Digital Agriculture Mission, under which the centre's share will be rupees 1,940 crore, and the budget has to be spent by March 31st, 2026. So providing details which are currently scattered at several data related to farmers and farming, which is currently scattered at different places. Some of those even in physical form are being digitalized. For instance, data of land records, including Swamit certificate, fertilizers and other inputs applications, and indebtedness are available with the state government, where many other information is scattered at corporations, ministry, animal husbandry ministry, rural development ministry, and Panchayat Raj ministry, which will be now collected at one place to avoid any anomaly in the sector. Though the objective is to have a consolidated database on a single platform, instead of having multiple databases and different platforms, both platforms will continue, but the data will be uniform. The government hopes that after 2 3 years, farmers would be able to digitally identify and authenticate themselves to access benefits and services, obviating cumbersome paperwork and with little or no need to physically visit various offices or service providers. The farmer would be able to access crop plans, crop loans, paperless MSP-based procurement, crop insurance, credit card-linked crop loans connected to agri input suppliers and buyers of agriculture produce with minimal or no documentation. The Digital Agriculture Mission will also help the government to frame evidence-based policies of pricing, import and export of agriculture produce as the digitally captured data on crop sown area. For digital general crop estimation, survey-based yield and remote sensing data will help in accurate crop production estimation. The government had announced DPI for agriculture in the Union Budget 2024. The DPI for agriculture aims to provide comprehensive and useful data to farmers, including tenant farmers comprising authenticated demographic details, land holdings and crop sold. A memorandum of understanding, that is MOU, is being signed with each state government to create and implement the DPI for agriculture, and 19 states have signed MOUs with the Union Agriculture Ministry. For the creation of farmers' IDs, pilots have been conducted in one district, each across 6 states: Uttar Pradesh, Farkabad, Gujarat, Gandhinagar, Maharashtra, Bihar, Haryana, Yamuna, Punjab, Fatehgarh Sahib, and Tamil Nadu, Vardhanagar. So with the launch of Digital Agriculture Mission, the government hopes to see significant impact over the next 2-3 years in some areas such as grain procurement, crop insurance scheme, Pradhan Mantri Fasal Bima Yojana, and crop production estimates. Crop production estimates. So the agriculture is growing now, and there is simultaneously crop insurance. So while the agriculture sector has performed well consistently, continuous innovations in farming practices, crop variety improvements, and technology adoption are essential to meet the growing demand for diversified and nutritious food baskets. So further policy consistency and continuity that expand market and production choices for farmers, which at the same time keep the larger environmental and ecological considerations and natural resources availability and demand in the country will be useful in encouraging farmers to adopt new technologies and practices. So after successful adoption of technology in the crop insurance, now the results are getting better and the farmers have started relying on the data and the claim settlement proceedings of the insurance companies. Because this Pradhan Mantri Fasal Bima Yojana is the largest schemes of the world today. And this is covering both Kharif and Rabi crops. So the strength and vitality of a nation's farmers often referred to as Annadata is closely linked to the overall empowerment and prosperity of the country. The sincere efforts of the Government of India to uplift the crucial segment of socially warrant commendation and recognition in a rapidly advancing economy like India, nurturing the agriculture sector holds equal importance alongside the transformation of industries and a digital infrastructure. Thank you very much.